On to another mess. Batman's a fascist.
Oh,
So the Blue Beetle trailer dropped. I want to just talk about it. We're not going to show it because they've actually been doing copyright claims for this. So I had a copyright claim earlier.
wow.
It's removed now, but I don't want the chat. I don't want this to get taken
Yeah,
down as a result of another claim.
yeah.
So what do we think of the trailer overall, guys? Have you seen the trailer, Tom?
Yeah, I was a little taken aback by that shit because Paulie and I actually championed Sholo for the role back in the day, and when he got it, we were quite excited for that. I
Hmm.
liked the look and the tone of the trailer overall up until that moment. I thought, wow, the special effects and stuff like that are better than anything we've gotten out of Marvel lately.
Yeah.
Sure, there's some stuff in it that kind of feels like we've seen this before. In fact, somebody did a comparison to like Shazam and a couple other films where they've ripped off the same exact kind of stuff, and it's like,
Hmm.
yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, since this was initially meant to be a streaming film,
Yeah, meant
how
to be
it
on
looks,
HBO.
it looked like it was mostly harmless, maybe fun. But I'm not a big a fan of what's his face, the comedian that said the line. No, I just forgot his name.
Lopez, isn't it?
George
Yeah.
Lopez. Yeah. Um, and it could be, Script and I got into this a little bit yesterday. Script Doctor and I did.
Mm.
It could very well be that this is like a running joke throughout the film that he like has this thing against superheroes. So he's constantly saying like, stuff like, oh, it's bull crap that the Flash can go so fast. I'm constantly getting speed limits if I go over 45 and down the street, just stuff like that. And then like, Batman's a fascist and all that kind of, because he clearly doesn't, and you could even have somebody go, do you even really know what fascist means? Like, Batman's a vigilante.
Mm.
There's moments and fun you could have with this, and then of course that could play into him, now having a nephew who's one of these superheroes. But at the same time, the way it's dropped in the trailer to me gives me insta cringe. It gives me that knee jerk. Whoa, wait a minute here. What are we doing? I mean, because there's a lot of ways this could have went. I
Mm.
mean, they could have also had a joke that's similar and made a joke about Superman being an illegal immigrant, and what would the other side have said, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, at the same time, so like that's what I'm saying. To me, it's kind of why did you put this in a trailer that was kind of a win up until that moment,
Yeah.
and clearly now this is what everybody's talking about instead of the rest of the trailer.
Yeah. So look, the whole trailer was generic. We've seen
Yeah,
this trailer time and time again. The thing about the trailer itself was, you know, it was fine. It's what I expect from a superhero trailer these days, a comic book movie trailer. Like the visual effects are better than they have been on many things, but they're not good, right? They're better than they have been, but they're not
serviceable.
good. It's the same garbage hip hop crap that they play. It's like an executive at Warner Brothers just goes, "What are kids hip hop? Kids listen to hip hop. Chuck that in that trailer, please. Whatever. The that guy, yeah, do that one. Cool, no worries. I hate every single trailer has hip hop music in it now. It's always shit. It's always shit music, and I don't care. Like people are like, oh, you don't like hip hop. Yeah, I don't like hip hop. Sue me. I couldn't give a fuck. I don't care. Like, sure, you want to listen to hip hop? Be my guest. It's garbage. It's crap. It's in every fucking trailer, and it's shit. It's uninspired crap. And that's the thing. It's literally every single trailer, every single superhero trailer. It's always the same. So not cool. And then there was just weird elements like the weird little dance thing that he does when he gets the sword out. That was weird. Didn't like that. Thought that was dumb. And then they just dropped that in at the end as well. Like, Batman's a fascist. I'm like, okay, well, because people are like, it's a joke, man. It's not a dick. Don't take it so hard. Yeah, I get that, right? I get that, but it's a safe joke. It's also a joke that isn't actually a joke because it goes hand in hand with what we are consistently being told and we consistently hear and is consistently part of the message,
Yeah.
right? Like, this is not, let's be honest, if they made a joke which ripped on, I don't know, sort of left-wing ideologues or that sort of ideology, it wouldn't be allowed. It wouldn't be in there. This. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. The thing is, it's one of those jokes that, it's safe. It toes the line. It's also incredibly stupid because this movie is in the new DC, right? This is part of the new DC universe, apparently, and not only that, like, Blue Beetle is a nobody. He's a nothing character to a lot of people, by comparison to Batman. And you've got a lot of people that they're not happy with the direction DC's gone, and then they've just thrown that in at the end, and people are just like, "What? Fuck off."
So
it's just dumb, man. Like, it's just stupid. Yeah, drop in.
Can I fire out this question? Could all of this be being done intentionally on these films? I mean, we just watched the Shazam thing shit the bed. We're gonna watch this Blue Beetle thing shit the bed.
Well, no, because they spent a lot more money on this because they moved it up from a streaming movie to a theater.
But the question was that before or after Zaslav came in?
That was during Zaslav's reign, but it was before James Gunn. I mean, as far as this being a part of the new DC, it's only going to be a part of the new DC if it makes money, Nate. We know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because this is one of the bridge movies. This is what I was saying, because when people have asked, what's the, when do we know when we're getting past the old regime into the new regime? The Blue Beetle was the last movie greenlit before Zaslav was in the picture. And he decided to kill Batgirl, but let this one slide. And I believe that's just because it has no real attachment to anything else other than somewhat attachment to the Shazam universe. And that could possibly be even something they can edit out between now and its release, just to kind of keep it in its own pocket for now. In case it does make money, then they can continue to make them. If it doesn't make any money, then whatever happened to that Blue Beetle thing. That's about it. Like, I mean, it's just one of those movies that they're going to take a chance on. I don't think they spent that much more on it than they originally were planning on anyway, because I don't think it was nearly as much as Batgirl was. Because the problem with Batgirl is they gave Michael Keaton like $5 or $10 million and some other shit too.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, I still this looks like it'd be reasonably expensive. It does look like it'd be about $100 million. I mean, Batgirl was only $100 million. So I don't know.
I just don't think the trailer that I saw bodes well for the future of this as a film project.
I don't think it is. I think that the budget is closer to what Mortal Kombat's budget was, from what I was hearing.
What was that? I can't remember what that budget was.
90 million.
Okay.
Right.
Well, it was dependent on who you asked. Because it was somewhere between 45 and like 90 million for Mortal Kombat.
90 million.
I think it was more like 40 something.
Yeah.
They reshot almost the entire thing.
I can't find an actual budget for this, but I would have to guess it's somewhere between 65 and 70 million dollars.
Yeah. I just think
says 120, that seems high. Because that's more than what they spent on Batgirl.
Yeah, no, true. But there's more visual effects in this though. Batgirl wouldn't have that many visual effects.
But I mean, like I said, right off the bat, Michael Keaton took a big chunk. Like, that was the thing. In this, they don't have a Michael Keaton.
No, but you do have all the VFX elements. I mean, there's literally full blown, just straight up CGI shots when he goes up into space and stuff like that. And the VFX are better. Like, they're better than they have been for a long time. So I just think whoever does their trailers and marketing really needs a slap in the face, because it's just a bizarre choice. Super bizarre choice to end with that. Well, doesn't make any sense to me.
Let me ask a question. Does it look as expensive as Shazam?
Oh yeah, absolutely it does. From like polished VFX wise, yeah, 100%. It looks as polished as Shazam. Shazam was 125 million.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but it also had bigger actors and also actors in their second contract. So they would have earned more money from from coming back for a sequel, basically.
Well,
know.
they're saying out there in the world that this thing run about 120 million. So
Blue Beetle.
yeah.
I can believe that. I can
Yeah.
believe it because the VFX is so polished, but I don't think it'll do very well.
I'm worried about it. Well, I mean, as far as the box office performance, I had a little interest in this film before the trailer and before Batman's a Fascist. I'm sorry, you just turn off a certain percentage of your audience the minute you lean into those, message-based tropes and and verbiage and language and all that. I mean, it's especially when you misuse the word fascist. So
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's dumb people making dumb, safe jokes using words that they don't understand to make said dumb, safe joke. It's just stupid, super stupid, super dumb. So yeah, Blue Beetle. I think that will end up being a pretty big disaster, to be honest. Personally, I can't see that doing particularly well. And also, the trailer had loads of bots commenting on it. So they got the bots out as well, playing the old Disney playbook.